Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl, and today in this video we are going to Michael's. We're back at it again doing some Halloween decor shopping. You know we are. It is that time of the season where it's busy. We're doing things every single day here. So we gotta check back in on Michael's, and I'm hoping and praying that they've got some new stuff in there because they have had empty shelves now for quite some time. And I was looking online today and it says that they have like their wreath stuff, their florals and things like that available for pickup. So I'm hoping that it is finally out on the shelves. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna take a look, we're gonna see what they have. I am very excited about this. If they have it, I'm very excited about it because I love Michael's floral section, their wreath stuff, their spooky Halloween wreath stuff. It's probably my most favorite thing that they do. Out of all of their lines and Halloween things, this one has always been my favorite. So let's go in, see what we can find. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfy, cozy, because we're doing some good old-fashioned Halloween decor shopping. Let's go. Okay, we have some new Halloween in here. Okay, this is very exciting. Oh, yay. Yeah, this is my favorite thing that they do. Yay! Awesome. And then they have this whole aisle over here. Okay, cool. I see some really, really good things. Let's start over here. So, basket. Okay. Spooky basket, clearly. Wreath making things. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. Always really, really fun. And you know, I was thinking on the way here, like, man, they're not going to be doing very many discounts this year, you guys, because Joann is no longer a thing. They don't have much competition. So I heard one of my subscribers let me know that they're probably not going to be doing too many in-store discounts like we're used to. So just get ready for that. Be prepared for that. It's going to be hard for me because I always wait for them to do discounts in stores. So I don't know, guys. We're going to have to figure it out somehow because I definitely want to invest in some spooky florals this year. But yeah, they have a good selection in here for making those wreaths or whatever other things you need. I definitely am going to be investing in some spooky moss this year for sure, based on the themes I have in mind. Also got these really pretty mushrooms, little glittery kitty cats, glitter ghosts and bats. Yeah, these are always fun. Even though I don't usually like buy a ton of them, like over the years, it's still like so fun for me to look at and like think of things that I could do with these little doodads. And speaking of wreaths, they have a really pretty wreath holder here. I love wreath holders, even though I don't have a lot of wreaths, aka like none, basically. Well, I have one wreath now, but regardless, I love me a good wreath holder. And this one's really, really pretty. Definitely brand new for this year. The moon and the stars, you can't go wrong. Very witchy, and it's $10. It's not too bad. Also, now this is very intriguing. Okay, so I was poking around the Anthropologie website again. Yes, again. And I found some, I bought more stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I did buy some more Halloween things, and they're in the mail right now. They're on their way, so I'll show you when they come. But one of the things that I saw that they had this year was a trellis, a spooky trellis that looked very similar to this guy here that you stick inside of your plants and like your climbing plants grow all over it. And look at this, Michael's has one. It doesn't have stakes to like put in your plants, but nonetheless, okay, because I was really close to buying it and it was pretty expensive because, you know, it's Anthropologie. Alright, so this is $13. Obviously, you could use this for more than just a plant trellis. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not not what this was meant for, but nonetheless. And we do have some pretty wreaths in here, too. I like this a lot. This screams more kind of witchy vibes to me, actually. Actually, yeah, I do really like this a lot. $33. Okay. Also, we have this really pretty one, too. Ooh, they're really kind of getting me with the wreaths this year. This one is $30. Yeah, I like these a lot. And there's some more like pretty branches in here, purple, and then they've got black, and then look at the little crows, you guys. I think your girl may be investing in more crows than a sane person probably should this year, okay? I'm just gonna forewarn you. It's gonna probably be a thing this year, but anyway, they've got this guy with his wings up, and then they have this one. Yeah, they're really diversifying the birds this year, but they've got this guy, these pretty feathers in the back here. How much is he? $20. Wow, it's an expensive bird. We have these albino crows here. These are, wow, these are also $20. Michaels, you're killing me. But look at these. Oh no, you guys. I love me a good vulture. And these are pretty cute. I do have to say, of course it's more expensive. $25. But he's so cute. Oh no, Michaels. And to my knowledge, they've never done vultures before, so... oh, maybe. We've got more crows down in here. Dang, still $20? Come on now. And then look at this guy. As I said, diversifying the birds this year. He's all spiky and bedazzled. That's kind of neat, honestly. I kind of like it. He is... how is he going to be $20, Michaels? We need to have a talk. I just want to talk with you, Michaels. Please. How is he going to be $20 and your vulture's going to be slightly more? What's going on here? Okay, we're moving on. So we've got more moss down in here. We've got purple moss. These are $8, by the way. We've got like kind of black, grayish moss. Yeah, gray moss. Ooh, look. Feathers. You can buy feathers here too. And then we've got tiny little crows. These are so cute. They're so cute. We actually have a lot of crows in my backyard. Like a lot of crows. Oh my god, these little babies. Stop it right now. Cute. Yeah, we have a lot of crows actually in our backyard. They've been enjoying my bird seed, so that's been really fun to see. Alright, and then look at these. That's really pretty. Now the insert on the inside I think is just like an example of like what this could be, so you could put your own dried pressed flowers inside of here, which is really cool. They've got the moon, they've got a coffin, and these are $25. And then they've got some garland down here too, some sparkly black garland. This is probably more so what I might invest in. They've also got pretty rose garland, and then a lot more stuff that you can put like on your wreath or whatever. Pretty butterflies. These are really pretty. And spiders, all kinds of different spiders. And then down here, mushrooms of different colors, purple, and then a pretty dusty pink. And then they have some, so we're in the next aisle now. We've got some vessels in here. So we've got a veiled lady vase here. This is $30. I think they had her last year, if I'm not mistaken. And then they have this guy here too, which I think also I want to say they had last year. Also $20. And then look at this guy. He is cool. Oh, he is a vulture. Okay. $30. Alright, Michaels. Well, And then there are these cute little pumpkins here that you could make little dioramas in, which I always think is super fun. That would be a cool activity to do someday. These are $25 each. And then skulls. Skull planters in here with mushrooms on them. I have to say, well, I was about to say this, I kind of like this one better than the one that they have at home, but then I saw like the weird green like goatee down at the bottom, and now I don't know, but I still like it. I like the red mushrooms. I think that's cool. Down here we have a Reaper vase. That's neat. I mean, these planter, container, whatever you want to use it for, you know, pencils, makeup brushes, whatever. And there's these metal jack-o'-lanterns down here as well. Black one, and then like a really cool kind of brown coppery one. These are $25. I think this might be the last vessel over here, but it's a big old heart and it's $25. Okay, I always love these metal trays that they have here. They're so cute, and I'm always like, what do I do with these? I wanna invest in one so bad, but I don't know what to do with it. But they're really, really cool. So $20 for the coffin, and then, okay, let's be careful here. This one is $25. Ooh, for the gates, the pumpkin gates. All right, y'all, look how cute. Oh, we're gonna have problems, Michaels. We're gonna have some problems because this is so cute. Witch hat house. You all know I collect these. This one is so cute with the spider hanging down from the tip of the witch hat. Oh my gosh, it lights up. It's $40. Why are you doing this to me, Michaels? They've got a cute little spooky tree and like all the stars in there. Yeah, that's adorable. And then this might be the cutest thing of all. Look at this little archway. This could work in Spooky Town. Totally could work in Spooky Town. It's $13. Also, they have returned their set of 3 cauldrons here. These are $25 every single year. I'm like, is this a year that I buy them? We'll see, but they're so cute. You can also get like set of 3 cauldrons at like Home Goods and stuff like that. They usually do something similar as well. And you guys, oh, they brought back their hanging little vase guys here. So they had this one last year and still have him. He's hanging up in our kitchen as we speak, and he's so cute. You can put like a little plant inside of him. So I'm glad that they brought him back. And then look, they've added a bat to the mix, and it is so cute. Look at that face. It's adorable. Okay, so these are $20 each. Moving forward, they have all of their fun little things, vase fillers here. So we've got a jar of teeth, which I'm always tempted every year, like, is this the year is this the year that I buy the jar of teeth? I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe we can find something to do with them, because I just think that's hilarious. And they've got skulls, they've got bones, ghosties, more, what is this? Oh, feet. Literally just feet. Okay. Hearts in here. And then look, this one's so cute. All the tombstones. Adorable. And then flies. Also pretty funny. And then they have really pretty like stones in here too. So purple, kind of multicolored, oil slick looking ones, and then black. So the stones are $6, and then each of these are 10. Well, nope, they're differing prices. The flies are 10, the tombstones are 8, the hearts are 8, and these are 8, the feet are 8, the ghosties are also 8, these bones are 10, the skulls are 7, the teeth are 8. So there you go. And they always do their like little beaker stuff in here as well, which is always fun. I always think of like propagation stations, you know, for like plants. But this guy is $15. The little stand is really, really cute. And then they've got, yeah, their various beakers of different sizes and colors. And then this cloche guy, which, again, if we're gonna be doing some DIY this year, I might be picking this up. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we might be picking this up for a DIY project I have in mind, but this is $25. Also brought back their coffin cases, which these are so pretty. They've got just the big ones here, it looks like. I keep my sage and various like incense and things inside of mine, and it's $25. More test tubes. The little stands Again, just really cute little spider webs in the corner. And then we've got return of cauldrons here, which I always love. You know I love a good cauldron. So the big guy is 20, and then the smaller one is 15. And down below here they have more spooky foliage, as you can see. Very pretty. More like kind of moss stuff in here. Flowers. Ooh, that's really nice. And then finally, I think as far as new things go, we just have a bunch of like miniatures in here. So little crows, we've got some feathers, little potion bottles. Oh, look at the witch. She's so cute. We've got little tombstones. We've got clip-on bats here, sparkly bats, more butterflies. Yeah, more butterflies. Just taking a look around here, but I am noticing some new things that I haven't seen yet. Like, look at these little guys. These little houses that look like someone maybe made out of clay or whatever. They're really cute. They're $20 each. There's a lime slime green one in the back. That'd be good for Summerween. Ooh, that's a good tree in the back there. Have we seen that in years past? We might have. It's $23, but I really like it because it's not glittery. I always douse glitter on absolutely everything Halloween-wise, so it's nice to see a tree without the glitter. Oh wow, there's a big disco skeleton down here. Inside of a box too. That's pretty fancy. Oh, and there's a really cute countdown calendar down there too. Listen, now that I see it with the eyes of thinking of being a scene kid, I was never a scene kid, by the way. But with those eyes of like, oh, there's a disco skeleton. With the eyes of like the 2000s, you know, and MySpace and all that. Like, now that I look at it with those nostalgic eyes, I'm like, you know what? Okay, don't hate it with the fiery passion as I did the first time I saw it, you know, it's okay. But I still stand by what I said in the last shopping video, that At Home I think is better with their pink line because it's definitely more Halloween coded in my opinion. But I don't know. It's okay. All right, everyone, we finished up at Michael's. Not the biggest selection in there, but you know what? I will take it. And they did have quite a few things in there, so I'm so excited. I love the wreath stuff, so I'm really happy to see it. And they had some really cute stuff this year, so we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna actually head home, and we're gonna head home. I did buy something, a single individual item, which honestly kind of makes me mad. We're gonna talk about it, but I'll show you what I got. I'll also show you what came in the mail from Anthropologie. I have one Halloween item to show you from Anthropologie so far. I've got 2 more coming. I was going to say that what I probably should do with my time, honestly, is head over to At Home, because apparently they have the cactus plant that I've been looking for. The cactus spooky plant in their Grim Garden collection. I was saying in the last shopping video that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need this cactus so bad. And my pal Danielle, thank you so much to you, my friend. You're keeping me in the loop. She let Tampa Jay know, who let me know that they have it. They have it now, which figures. We were literally just there on Monday, and now they have it. So I probably should go over there and snatch him up, but to be honest with you all, I am really like hanging on by a thread over here. I'm just exhausted, and so we'll save it for another day and just pray that he's still there. But I can always get him online too, so I'm just keeping that in the back of my brain. But anyway, if you live in the Knoxville area, please don't buy all the cactus. Please don't buy up all the cacti. Save one. Yeah, but anyway, let's head home and I'll show you what I got. All right, everyone, I have made it back home, and just in time too, because it started pouring rain as I was bringing up the trash can from the curb. So yay, got a little wet, but that's okay. We will simply survive. So Michael's, I'm going to show you the one item that I got from Michael's. But before we do, if you may allow me to do so, please, Just a wee little Michaels rant. Again, I know, I'm sorry, but just a tiny one. And I think we can all agree on this one here that it is definitely a shame that the discounts are like not really going to be too much of a thing anymore. I'm sure that we'll see them at some point. We have to, right? Right? You know, by now we absolutely would have. There would absolutely be in-store discounts for Spooky Town and the lines that they've put out. I've seen it where they like just put out a line and there's already an in-store discount for it. Like that's just how it's always worked. And again, from what I understand and from what, you know, this viewer was saying, and I totally believe them because it makes sense to me, honestly, is because Joann is not a thing anymore and they were in direct competition, you know, why do it? Might as well make everybody pay full price. And that just really blows. Again, like first world problems here, I totally get it. But if you've been a long time shopper at Michaels, then you get it. You get it. You understand like how disappointing that is. Because my mind, my brain has been trained for, let's face it, like practically 20 years now, to only shop at Michaels if they have a discount. You don't buy full price at Michaels. That's crazy. And I'm pretty sure I never have in my entire life, quite frankly. I maybe once or twice, and it was only for items that I really, 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 really wanted. But for the most part, you wait until they have the discount. And now it seems like that's not really going to be a thing. So I think it's going to be kind of more so maybe training my mind to like, you're just gonna have to pay full price, I guess. Just not shop as much there, which honestly, they're making it easy for me this year. Just to be perfectly honest with you all, they're making it very easy for me. But at the same time, again, I love their wreath, their floral things. I definitely want to incorporate a lot of that in my decor this year. And I would have left that store with an armful of crap. Like I would have absolutely left that store with a lot of things, and I'd have a pretty big haul for you all because there were so many things that I absolutely loved and I didn't buy any of them. And it's again, first world problems here, but it's upsetting to me. This sounds so bad. It just sounds so bad. But it is. It's like I would be happy to purchase things from them, but like it feels scummy to me, like to not continue to do the things that you have done. Even if the discounts weren't as much as they used to be, at least do something to kind of wean us maybe a little bit off of it. I don't know, it just feels really weird to me. And so basically what happened is I did have a coupon for in-store purchases, 30% off for one item. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to get one item because whatever, like the coupon's gonna go towards the lowest priced item because that's usually how that works. So I'm assuming that's how it would have worked. And so it's like, okay, well, I have to get one thing then, I guess, because yeah, the one thing that I really, really, really want was the more expensive thing, of course. I don't know. It's just going to be difficult, I think, because again, like I would have liked to invested in, you know, a bunch of florals, you know, little things, multiple little things is what I was hoping to get at Michael's. And if I'm sure at some point maybe they'll do a coupon. Do they even do coupons for like full entire orders or just one individual thing? Because if it's one individual thing, that also sucks. Like if you're buying like a bunch of floral things, like that's like it's negligible at that point. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, again, there are most other stores out there don't operate that way. Most other stores, you go in, you pay full price, and you leave, and that's it. You know, so I think, again, this is just a matter of, I guess we just have to train our brains to expect that going forward, but it's just going to be a little hard for me. And yeah, they're once again, they're kind of discouraging people from shopping there, I feel. Especially us longtime shoppers at Michael's. Like I've kind of feel like it's just, not a very cool thing to do, for lack of a better word. So I don't know. Let me know what you all think down below. Like, are you as disappointed as I am? Because I'm not really sure how to go forward with shopping there, and maybe I just don't. Wow, what a concept. I know, but I know Dollar Tree does florals. I know other places do florals, and probably for cheaper as well. But I've just always loved Michaels, so it's hard. This is hard for me, guys. Again, first world problems here, but it's hard for me. Anyways, rant over. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. This will not be the end of my Michaels rants, by the way. Sorry. It's not. It's just not, because there are more things about their stuff this year that's upsetting me. But I'm going to save that for another time. We'll save it for when it actually happens. So anyway, all of that being said, let me show you the one item that I got. And it may not be a surprise to anybody, but I had to have this guy. Again, I kind of, like, we have a collection of haunted houses at this point of various sizes and shapes and all of that good stuff. So this is like one of the best ones I've ever seen, because it's a witch hat. Like, hello, that's amazing. It's got a spooky tree on there, which I also love. And it's got the stars in the hat and the spider dangling from the tip of it. Again, like, I was really like pacing the aisles like, oh gosh, what one item can I not live without? And at the end of the day, I decided that this was the one. Plus, again, it was the more expensive of all of the options. So it was like, okay, let's use that coupon there. Now, I will say this too. Sorry, the rant is not over apparently. But I am not a very coupon savvy kind of gal. I've never really had the time to look into it, I guess. I've never made it a priority, to be honest with you all. So it's very possible that I just simply have to work a little harder to figure out the coupons and like all of that stuff. It's just something that never came naturally to me. So there is that too. It could be a lot of user error on my part as well. But anyway, all of that being said, this is what I got from Michaels, and I'm just hoping and praying that the rest of the stuff in there will stay there. It's probably 50% me and my problem, and 50% Michaels and their greediness. Let's just call it what it is, okay? So, I don't know. In this economy, like, come on, Michaels. Like, in this economy, come on now. All right, so this came just the other day, but it's this really cute little treat dish, and I had to have it. First of all, it's in that bistro tile that I really like. If you missed the video, what video? Oh, it was spooky bookcases. When we decorated the spooky bookcases, I showed you my first Anthropologie piece. Actually, let me just get it, because it's literally right here. This is the first thing that I got from Anthropologie that came in the mail. So it's in this bistro tile here, that's what they call it, and it's like a utensil holder, although it's pretty small. So I've actually been putting my straws in here. It's worked out pretty good. But yeah, it's got like all the bats on there, and they do a lot of kitchenware in this bistro tile kind of thing. So I really like it. I just think it's really cute, great for the kitchen, kind of, dare I say, classy, which is not a word that I usually use for myself, but here we are. So I love this. And then again, because I was poking around on the Anthropologie website the other day, and I saw a lot more stuff. So I found this little treat dish here. So it's got the bat on the inside, and it says Ghoulish Delights, which, if y'all know, I'm a Haunted Mansion girly, so we look for all things Haunted Mansion, and even though this isn't necessarily Haunted Mansion, Ghoulish Delight with Ghoulish Delight, so I was like, okay, yes. I have to have it. I think I have to have it. I don't have a plan for it, because why would I have a plan for it? Come on now. But, I don't know. We'll put something in there. Maybe hairpins or, I don't know, something. So this is what I got. We should honestly sit down and look at it online together if I but had any time. go to the Anthropologie website and check out their stuff, because they've got some really cute stuff. We've been following their Halloween stuff since the year that they put it out, the very first year that they put out their Halloween stuff, which was not that long ago. And every single year they are doing more stuff, and it keeps getting better and better and better and better. Like, they are rivaling some of the best. They might be one of the best stores out there now for Halloween decor. Honestly, it's like that good. And it's not like, I don't want to say it's affordable by any means, but it's not Pottery Barn levels of obnoxiousness. You know what I mean? So it's okay. So anyway, I just want to put that little PSA out there. If you have not checked out Anthropologie for their Halloween decor, you might want to do so and maybe snag a few pieces, because they're really, really, really good this year. I'm talking a lot. So all of that being said, you guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. I was going to say it's kind of a short one, but not really, because we just talked endlessly at the end here. But yeah, I've just been really, really busy over here. As I mentioned in my previous video where we decorated for Summerween over here. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. Literally the previous video that I put out before this. And that was a lot of fun. I'm really happy that everything is out now. So yay, happy about that. But yeah, I'm very, very busy because Halloween's just coming out like left and right. I'm gonna be checking on stores behind the scenes here too, and also want to do a little home vlog here hopefully soon. And also I should mention this too. Sorry, we're doing a lot of talking at the end here, but you guys, I worry about my brain nowadays. Like, I'm genuinely worried about my brain nowadays, because I went antique shopping. I went antique shopping last Saturday. And I filmed it. I filmed the whole thing, and I edited it, and it was all done, ready to go, had music, like everything. I made the freaking thumbnail for it, and you guys, it got erased. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. I accidentally deleted all of the footage off of my memory card, and I deleted the video off of my laptop, and I even uploaded it to YouTube, and I deleted it off of YouTube. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely, the memory card and the laptop makes sense because I always reformat my memory cards, and I always delete everything off of my laptop before I edit a video. So I get that lapse of judgment there, but it was uploaded to YouTube and I deleted it from YouTube. I was just like, oh, I'll just delete this off here because Bath and Body Works came out. So it was like, that's more important. Like, we're gonna go to Bath and Body Works. So I'll just upload this again at a later time. When I have time, I'll put out the antique shopping video. Honestly, the video wasn't very good, so I'm not super heartbroken about it, but I just want you all to know that I did do it. I did go antique shopping, but the video's gone. The footage is gone. So, yay for me. I only bought one Halloween item, so I'll just show it at some point here. I don't want to make this too long. We're really ranting here at the end. So yeah, I don't know, guys. We're hanging on by a thread here. We're hanging on by a thread. That's all I can say. So, all of that being said, we'll go antique shopping at some point. We'll do it at some point. Whenever I have the ability to, we will. But it did happen, just so you all know. It just, no one's ever gonna no one's ever gonna see it but me when it actually happens. So anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. We've chatted long enough. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you all had a good time. Thank you for coming along with me on the shopping adventure. We will obviously be keeping up to date with Michaels as they keep putting stuff out. And I have a feeling we'll be back there probably pretty dang soon, to be honest. So we will be keeping up with them as well as all of the other stores out there. So stay tuned, everybody. Lots of adventures coming up here. As I always say, happy shopping, happy Halloween, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Able to get batteries in it. Here we go. It's a nice, soft yellow-orange glow coming from inside of the witch hat. Bless you, Bella. Okay, thanks all for watching.